Hey guys, join me on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be having live discussions while I'm playing Madden 22 on Next Gen. We will be playing franchise mode with the Lions that we're rebuilding, head-to-head in Ultimate Team and regular teams. And hey, if you guys just want to play against me while we're discussing things, we can do that too. I'll see you guys on Twitch. Link in the description.
Ooh, let's go. Peace. Peace.
Hello everybody, welcome to our UFC Vegas 35 UFC Fight Night video. And as always, we will start off with our wins and losses from the previous week. And with Alexander, I don't know why I said that word. The Cannibal Pantoja, he got that done for us. And, you know, it was a pretty straightforward fight. It was a good one. I'm pretty sure he got it done in the second round, right? Or the first. Either way, he got it done early. A lot of things have happened since then. Sorry, I don't remember, guys, but we won that one. Let's get to the second one. We have Vince from Hell Piquel. He beat Austin Thud Hubbard. And that is actually where the 133 didn't pull through for us here. Obviously, but I mean, what really did hit was the 34 date numerology. I was kind of concerned about that, but I seen all the other stuff, and you know, I got a little bit too ambitious, I guess. So, you know, Hubbard did not look good at all through that entire fight. Trevin Jones was really the worst pick of the night, in my opinion. That was bad. Like, he got just whooped on. That was terrible. Like, it was not good. So that one was, you know, I did not. He had a lot of numbers, but the numbers didn't mean shit when he gets his ass whooped, and you know, they want the people from Uzbekistan to win. That's. Then we go to, sorry guys, we go to main card fight 4. Out of this, we had Parker Porter. That was a very good one. This was a perfect connection to a previous fight. You know, I should have actually went real big in this one because we had a perfect connection with the previous Vanilla Gorilla with Jason Witt with his fight. It was literally a perfect matchup with how that fight played out as well. Perfect matchup. So guys, like, I should have went bigger in that, but next time we see a perfect matchup with somebody with the same nickname as another fighter, we'll know now that it is probably going to happen. Probably that same exact thing is going to line up, so we got to go with that. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the video. We don't have time to go back over that. Gouda versus Madsen, or Guida, whatever. Madsen got it done for us, and he won by a split decision, but you know, we win. We got that one done. Sorry. Yeah, because, you know, Guida got his 8th loss by decision. Split decision was 80. So they had to make sure it was split decision. And then Cannonier. This one I got way too ambitious on. It wasn't the worst fight of the night. Not like that Tevin Jones one. But yeah, this one didn't go very well. But the 145 is what they did for sure. 75, all these other numbers, the Gastelum, like that one. I was actually on Cannonier first, and then I just got ambitious and looking too much into the numbers and stuff, and you know, that's what happens. You know, you can't look too much into the numbers. But that being said, let's get to our first game of the evening. And real quick, if you guys could please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hit the notification bell, it would greatly be appreciated. And join Hidden Gem if you're not already. Link in the description. Now we are to Fight Night UFC Vegas 35, and we are doing the main card fights as usual. And we have Muradov versus Gerald GM3 Mearshart. Muradov's record is 25-6-0. He's 3-0 in the UFC, and he has 17 wins by knockout, 3 wins by submission, 5 wins by decision, 1 loss by knockout, 2 losses by submission, 2 losses by decision. Mearshart's record is 32-14-0. He is 7-6 in the UFC. He has 6 wins by knockout, 24 wins by submission, 2 wins by decision, 3 losses by knockout, 8 losses by submission, 3 losses by decision. And let's get into our first fight out of 6. And we have things that favor Muradov. Muradov can get his 26th win, knockout equals 26, Mahmoud equals 26 and full reduction. Muradov can get his 18th win by knockout, Milwaukee, Wisconsin equals 106, Fight Night equals 106. Milwaukee, Wisconsin equals 108, Fight Night equals 108. Muradov can get his 6th win by decision, Enterprise equals 60, UFC Fight Night equals 60. Mearshart can become 7-7 in the UFC on 77 date numerology. Enterprise Nevada equals 77 and full reduction. Mearshart can get his 9th loss by submission on 23 date numerology. 23 is the 9th prime. GM3 equals 23. Las Vegas equals 23 and full reduction. Gerald Mearshart equals 90 and single reduction. Things that favor Mearshart. Mearshart can get his 33rd win on 77 date numerology. 77th triangular is 3003. Ancos MMA equals 33 in single reduction. Mearshart is also 33 years old. Mearshart can stay on 14 losses. Submission equals 140. UFC Vegas 35 equals 140. GM3 equals 14 and full reduction. Mearshart can become 8-6 in the UFC. Enterprise Nevada equals 86 in single reduction. Las Vegas equals 86. Mearshart can get his 8th UFC win. Split decision equals 80. Mearshart can get his 25th win by submission. Mach equals 25. Muradov versus Mearshart equals 250. Mearshart can get his 3rd win by decision. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Muradov can become 3-1 in the UFC. UFC Vegas 31, or UFC Apex equals 31 in full reduction. Muradov equals 31 in full reduction. Muradov is also 31 years old. Muradov can stay on 25 wins. Mach equals 25. Muradov versus Mearshart equals 250. Muradov. I am sorry, guys. Muradov can get his first UFC loss. GM3 equals 10. KO equals 10. TKO equals 10 and full reduction. Muradov can get his 2nd loss by KO. Mach equals 20. Nevada equals 20 and full reduction. Muradov can get his 3rd loss by submission. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Muradov can get his 3rd loss by decision. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. It's 112 days until Mearshart's birthday. UFC Vegas 35, Barboza versus Chikadze equals 112 in full reduction. Muradov and Mearshart's birthdays are 52 days apart. Rufus Sport equals 52 in full reduction. Mearshart equals 52 in full reduction. And guys, I'm going to take Gerald GM3 Mearshart. And my bet is going to be Mearshart moneyline plus 480. And the reason why is a few things, guys. I do think there's two big minus 500 favorites. starting off the main card. So the next fight, we're gonna have a big favorite and big underdog right after this one that we decoded. I think one of them hit because I don't see why. I feel like one of them hit. We seen last week that 108 is an immortal, so we can't just sit here and think that 108 is gonna hit every time, no matter what. There's also a lot of stuff here for Mearshart that I just covered. You know, a lot of things. I really like this one. That's 112 days until Mearshart's birthday, and the main event, you know, the whole UFC event equals 112 and 4 reduction. So I like that. I think Mearshart, he's a big underdog. Be smart, guys. You know, don't blow your load, but guys, don't be scared either. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, plus 480. Let's go for it, boys. And you know, we have another big underdog in college football. You know, if you guys didn't see that video, check it out. I posted it a couple days ago. It was literally the last video I posted. Check that out. You can see those picks as well. Maybe you can get a good parlay going. Let's get to our second fight. Alright guys, now we're to main card fight number 2 out of 6, and we're going to pick up the pace and the energy right here because we need to make this video as quick as possible and get to the point. So Andre Petrovsky versus Michael the Gentleman Gilmore, and Petrovsky's record is 5-2. He has 3 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 1 loss by KO, 1 loss by decision. Gilmore's record is 6-3. He has 3 wins by knockout, 3 wins by decision, 3 losses by submission. Things that favor Petrovsky. Petrovsky can get a 6th win. Enterprise equals 60. UFC Fight Night equals 60. Sub equals 6 and 4 reduction. Petrovsky can get his 3rd win by submission. Andre equals 30. Saturn equals 30 and single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 and 4 reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 and 4 reduction. Gilmore can become 6 and 4. Round 1 equals 64. Balance Studios equals 64 and single reduction. Split decision equals 64 and 4 reduction. Gilmore can get his first loss by knockout. Knockout equals 10. TKO equals 10 and 4 reduction. It's 41 date numerology. Las Vegas equals 41 and single reduction. Submission equals 41 and 4 reduction. Petrovsky equals 41 and 4 reduction. Things that favor Gilmore. Gilmore can become 7-3. Round 1 equals 73. Petrovsky can become 5-3. Saturday equals 53. Petrovsky can get his 3rd loss. Andre equals 30. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Petrovsky can get his 2nd loss by knockout. Glendora, New Jersey equals 200. The Gentleman equals 200. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. My pick, guys, is going to be Andre Petrovsky, and my bet is going to be Petrovsky moneyline minus 500 and Petrovsky by submission plus 112. That's what I think is going to happen because Gilmore, he gets all of his losses by submission. He has all of his losses by submission. Petrovsky, he can get the submission. He has a pretty good chance of getting the submission. Half of his, you know, almost half of his fights have been by submission. You know, he either gets a knockout or submission. I think it looks good for him to get a submission here. Do this one for like a parlay multiplier, but you know, be smart with the props, guys. You know, don't go all in, blow your load. Don't do any of that. Be smart. You know, money line is more where I'm way more confident on, but I do like the submission. The lines look nice, and how it lines up, it looks like it's lined up for a submission here. So that's just what I think. And you know, I will probably tap this come fight time, guys. So let's get to fight 3. Fight number 3 out of 6, we have Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee versus Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez. Lee's record is 18-6. He is 11-6 in the UFC. He has 2 wins by knockout, 8 wins by submission, 7 wins by decision, 1 loss by knockout, 3 losses by submission, 2 losses by decision. Rodriguez's record is 15-12. He's 6-1 in the UFC. He's 8 wins by KO, 4 wins by submission, 3 wins by decision, 2 losses by decision. Things that favor Lee. Lee can get his 19th win Saturday equals 109. Lee can get his 12th UFC win. TriStar Gym equals 120. Rodriguez equals 120. Lee can get his 3rd win by knockout. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Lee can get his 8th win by decision. Split decision equals 80. Rodriguez can become 15-3. Main card equals 153. Rodriguez can get his 3rd loss. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Rodriguez can get his 2nd UFC loss. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Rodriguez can get his 1st loss by knockout. Knockout equals 10. TKO equals 10 in full reduction. Rodriguez can get his 3rd loss by decision. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Things that favor Rodriguez. The fight is on the 240th day of the year with 125 days left in the year. It's 240 days after Daniel Rodriguez's birthday and 125 days before his birthday. Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee versus Daniel D. Rodriguez equals 240 in single reduction. Rodriguez can become 16-2. Fight night equals 162. Rodriguez can become 7-1 in the UFC. 71 is his 20th prime. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Rodriguez can get his 7th UFC win 7 days before Lee's birthday. Rodriguez can get his 5th win by submission. UFC Vegas 35 equals 50. Lee can get his 7th loss 7 days before his birthday. Lee can become 11-7 in the UFC. Daniel equals 117. Alhambra, California equals 117. Lee can get his 2nd loss by knockout. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Lee can get his 3rd loss by decision. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. And guys, I'm going to take Daniel Rodriguez here, and I'm going to take him money line plus 125. And there's a lot of reasons here. You guys look here. This week, I'm going to let you guys make your own decision on what you guys want to do. I'm not going to go back over. I'm not going to talk about what numbers I liked over what. If that's, if you guys want to look through, you guys can. But let's go ahead and get to fight number 4. I'm taking Daniel D. Rodriguez here. Alright guys, now we're to main card fight number 4 out of 6, and we're to Pretty Ricky Turcios versus Brady Heaston. And Turcios' record is 11-2, 3 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 7 wins by decision, 1 loss by knockout, 1 loss by decision. Heaston's record is 6-1, he has 3 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 1 win by decision, 1 loss by knockout. Things that favor Turcios. Turcios can become 12-2. Brady Heaston equals 221. The same thing backwards. Turcios can get his 12th win. The Ultimate Fighter Season 29 equals 120 in full reduction. Turcios can get his 2nd win by submission. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Turcios can get his 8th win by submission or decision. Split decision equals 80. Heaston equals 80. Heaston can become 6-2. Sick Jitsu equals 62. Houston, Texas equals 62. Pretty Ricky equals 62 in full reduction. Heaston can get his 2nd loss. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Heaston can get his 2nd loss by knockout. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Things that favor Heaston. Heaston can get his 3rd win by submission. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Heaston can get his 2nd win by decision. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Turcios can become 11-3. UFC Apex equals 113. Turcios can get his 3rd loss. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Turcios can get his 2nd loss by knockout. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Turcios can get his 2nd loss by decision. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. And guys, I'm going to pick Pretty Ricky Turcios. And I'm going to pick Turcios money line minus 147. Turcios looks good here. I actually really like this fight. Probably going to go down to the decision. But I think Tercios gets this done, guys. And let's get to fight number 5. We're to fight number 5 out of 6, and we have Brian Pooh Bear Battle versus Gilbert Urbina. And Battle's record is 6-1, 1 win by knockout, 4 wins by submission, 1 win by decision, 1 loss by submission. Urbina's record is 6-1. He has 1 win by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 3 wins by decision, 1 loss by decision. Things that favor Battle: it's 23 date numerology. The 22nd third. No, I'm playing. The 23rd prime is 83. Las Vegas, Nevada equals 83. Houston MMA Charlotte equals 83 in single reduction. Brian Pooh Bear Battle equals 30 or 83 in full reduction. Las Vegas equals 23 in full reduction. Battle can get his 5th win by submission. UFC Vegas equals 30 or UFC Vegas 35 equals 50. Battle can get his 2nd win by knockout. Brian Pooh Bear Battle equals 200. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Battle can get his 2nd win by decision. Brian Pooh Bear Battle equals 200. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Urbina can get his 1st loss by knockout. Knockout equals 10, or KO equals 10. TKO equals 10 in full reduction. Urbina can get his 2nd loss by decision. Brian Pooh Bear Battle equals 200. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Urbina can get his 2nd win by submission. Brian equals 30. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Battle can get his 1st loss by knockout. Knockout equals 10. TKO equals 10 in full reduction. Battle can get his 2nd loss by submission. Brian Pooh Bear Battle equals 200. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. My pick is Brian Pooh Bear Battle, and I'm going to take Battle moneyline minus 175. Battle is the better fighter here. This guy is here on quote-unquote short notice, as they say. You guys, we could believe that or not, I don't know, but for sure I'm going Battle here. He is the better fighter, has solid numbers. He should get this done, guys. I like this fight, and let's get to our main event of the evening. All right, now we are finally to our final fight, 6 out of 6 fights here, and it's also our main event of the evening, and we have Edson Barboza Jr. versus Giga Ninja Chikadze. And Barboza's record is 22-9-0. He is 16-9. His UFC in the UFC, 13 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 8 wins by decision, 3 losses by knockout, 2 losses by submission, 4 losses by decision. Chikadze's record is 13-2. He is 7-1 in the UFC. He has 8 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission, 4 wins by decision, 1 loss by submission, 1 loss by decision. Things that favor Barboza. Barboza can get his 23rd win on 23 date numerology. Las Vegas equals 23 in full reduction. Barboza can become 17-9 in the UFC on 41 date numerology. 179 is the 41st prime. The Ultimate Fighter Season 29 finale equals 179. And I know that they're not in the Ultimate Fighter, but they are in the event where the season finale is taking place. Chikadze equals 41. Las Vegas equals 41 in single reduction. Submission equals 41 in full reduction. Barboza can get a 17th UFC win. TKO equals 17. Barboza can get his 14th win by knockout. 14th prime is 43. Knockout is 43. Barboza is 43. Las Vegas, Nevada equals 43 in full reduction. UFC Vegas 35 equals 140. Barboza can get his 9th win by decision. Majority decision equals 90 in single reduction. Chikadze can become 13-3. Las Vegas, Nevada equals 133. Chikadze can get his 3rd loss 3 days after his birthday. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Edson equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Chikadze can get his 2nd UFC loss. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Chikadze can get his 2nd loss by decision. Nevada equals 20 in full reduction. Chikadze can get his 1st loss by knockout. Knockout or KO equals 10. TKO equals 10 in full reduction. Things that favor Chikadze. Chikadze can become 14-2. This place in Georgia equals 142. You know, I could try, but I'm gonna fail. I'm just gonna let you guys know now, but just know where he's fighting from is from equals 142. Edson Barboza versus Giga Chikadze equals 142. Chikadze can get his 14th win. 14th prime equals 43. Knockout equals 43. Barboza equals 43. Las Vegas, Nevada equals 43 in full reduction. UFC Vegas 35 equals 140. Chikadze can become 8-1 in the UFC. Majority decision equals 81 in full reduction. Chikadze can get his 8th UFC win. Split decision equals 80. Chikadze can get his 8th win by decision, or 5th win by decision. UFC Vegas 35 equals 50. Edson Barboza equals 50 in full reduction. Barboza can become 22-10. Edson Barboza equals 122. Barboza can get his 10th loss. KO equals 10. TKO equals 10 in full reduction. Barboza can get his 3rd loss. Saturn equals 30 in single reduction. Edson equals 30 in single reduction. Round 3 equals 30 in full reduction. UFC Vegas equals 30 in full reduction. Barboza can get his 5th loss by decision. UFC Vegas 35 equals 50. Edson Barboza equals 50 in full reduction. And my pick, guys, is going to be Edson Barboza Jr. And I'm going to take Barboza money line minus 119. And it's going to be because I think that this 113 is going to hit here. That and, you know, Chikadze equals, you know, 41st prime, you know, 41 date numerology. Chikadze equals 41. Barboza can become 17-9 in the UFC on 41 date numerology. It looks very nice here for that, you know. Could it be by submission? I honestly doubt that. Honestly, this could probably go to the decision, but I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think Barboza is gonna win this because of those numbers. It's 23 date numerology, and he can get his 23rd win. Las Vegas equals 23 in full reduction. I mean, what else? I mean, you know, the 142 can definitely play out. This could play out. This is the one thing that you know, I'll cover this. I think this worried me and this worried me, but if I went with that, then, you know, all of these other things would worry me. So I have to go with Barboza here. So, you know, they're almost like, it's almost a pick 'em here pretty much. So I'm gonna go with Barboza money line minus 119. I think he's gonna get this done. He has, you know, he's slightly more favored, but he has, you know, he has a little bit better, more solid numbers that it looks like that they would do. So I gotta go Barboza here, guys. And, you know, I know there's a boost I can hit with, you know, I know there's 2 boosts I can hit with my picks here, but guys, I'm going with what I go with here, just because boosts can hit. We gotta make note, but out of what I've seen, that was like 20% of the boosts that I seen, and you know, there's probably more boosts out there. So that being said, guys, let's go over the stake, and I'm gonna put in 1 bet, and we'll go from there. Hey, you want to protect yourself online? Do you want to access the sports books that I use? You will need a VPN. Sign up for Pure VPN with the link in the description. Alright guys, now welcome here to Stake. And again, for you guys that don't know, that didn't watch the college football picks video, again, I recommend that you guys go back and watch those. There's a very good pick in there that I think is going to hit, and it's a very good payout. Watch the video, guys. I'm actually going to make a couple parlays with the college football picks with the UFC picks. I put in my college football bet already over on that video. It's a shorter video than this one, guys. Go watch that. Those games happen earlier in the day than these fights, so we have a lot of picks going on. Don't miss out on those. But that being said, let's get $5 parlay in. We have Mearshart, Petrovsky, Rodriguez, Tercios, Battle, and Barboza. If we win this, $5 will turn into 409. Good luck, guys. If you guys are doing the same parlay, I wish you guys luck. I'm gonna probably do another parlay with with the college football picks, like I said. But as per usual, we have to start it off with finish the video with our first bet, locking in our first bet of the day. And we're gonna do it on Meerschaert. We're gonna do 25. That's what we did on our college football. And we were gonna do that right here. So we have that, and you know, this is a challenge, you know, the $100 to $1,000 challenge. Some of you guys are like, oh, you have to do the unit management 5% and all this. Is like, maybe that's what you want to do, but I've already completed the $100 to $1,000 challenge. I did it before I even created the challenge, before I even did any of these picks and stuff for everybody. But I also did it on camera for everybody as well and made thousands with my $100. And we're going to do it again. I restarted it because I wanted to restart with college football season and show you guys how I'm going to bet on college football and with UFC. When it comes down to it, I mean, I've had 2 bets locked in, or I have a parlay and everything. A couple parlays locked in, $5 parlays, one with college football, one with UFC, as you guys just see me lock in with UFC. I don't have to bet anymore. I'm not going to bet anymore on this one. This one, I might put, I probably actually am going to put $25 on it when it comes to that time, just to get the W for the account. If we should get that one. And then, you know, I'm just going to keep going with it. We should know how great of a day it's going to be well before this, based off of what happens in college football. So, guys, again, good luck to you guys. Good luck to everybody. You know, I think we can definitely do very well through college football and UFC. And, you know, if you guys are going to do a cross sport parlay, put some good ones together, maybe do all of the favorites. I think doing one with all the favorites that we picked is maybe a solid one. Maybe a couple of mix and matches, of course, too. That's just what I have to say. But other than that, good luck this weekend. Good luck Saturday. We have probably this is our most picks we've ever had in a day. We have 10 total picks. We have 6 UFC picks, 4 college football picks, 10 total picks for a day. That's the most we've ever had in one day here. And we're just going to keep getting busier. Tuesday, we have the Contender Series. We have two UFC Contender Series fights to decode. I'll be decoding those on Sunday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday again, college football. College football is through all those days. And then, of course, UFC on Saturday. Busy week, guys. Busy week. Also, get set up for fantasy football. We draft next weekend. NFL season is around the corner. Don't leave money on the table. Let's have a fun season together. I don't see why you guys want to be all about making money with sports. Why don't we make money as a community against the community? More of us should do that. I've set plenty of things up so we can do it. I've set the rules up for our fantasy football league and everything. It's up to you guys to take it more seriously. You know, I don't want anybody to be like, oh man, I wish we could have done this, when not everybody is getting ready for it. So, and taking it seriously now. So set it up a month ago pretty much. So get ready for that. There's gonna be a lot of things coming. A lot of you guys are probably like, oh, it hasn't been that good. I don't make MLB picks and all this, and it's $5 or whatever, or you know, it's free on YouTube, whatever your situation is. It's just like, football season's here, UFC is here, always. Last week was I mean, there's no excuse. I've never made an excuse here in my life. We will do better. We always do better. And we always prove the haters wrong. Always. Always. Like, there's not, it's always. So, guys, let's get going. Let's get locked in. I feel great about Saturday. Feel great about what we have going on, guys. So, let's get ready and let's start football season. let's get going with this $100 challenge and reignite our UFC glory. Let's get it going, guys. Have a great weekend. Big Rooster Money to everybody. Good luck. I'll catch you guys later.